Right now, AI developers are building a massive mess. If you want 10 AI apps to talk to 50 software tools, that's 500 custom connections. 500! Every single one hand-built. It's exhausting. And it's exactly like something in your house. This drawer, Nokia pin, mini USB, micro USB, lightning. You know this drawer. Every one of these chargers works, and every one fits exactly one device. Welcome to the internet's new junk drawer problem. Mcp versus APIs. Explained with a drawer full of chargers. 4 pieces. A device and its port. That's an app and its API. The port is the way in, the one-off cable. A custom integration, hand-built to fit exactly one port. The standard plug, that's MCP, hold that thought. And the laptop, the host, the AI that wants to use all these tools. Today, that's Claude. One thing to notice before we start, the problem was never bad chargers. Every charger worked. The problem is that nothing is shared. Start with the port. Every app on the internet has one, a way in. GitHub has a port, so does Slack. So does your database, your calendar, your CRM. But look at the shapes. GitHub chose one shape, Slack chose another, Postgres another, 3 apps, 3 shapes, 0 compatibility. That's all an API is, the shape of the plug, the rules for talking to one specific app. And if you saw the restaurant video, you've met this idea before. Every waiter was trained for exactly one kitchen. Same thing, different shapes. Now scale it. 10 AI apps on one side, 50 tools on the other. Every AI needs every tool, 10 times 50, 500 custom cables. Each one written by hand, tested by hand, maintained by hand. But here's the question that matters. And actually pause and guess. One tool changes its API. Just one. How many cables do you have to redesign? Every cable that touched it, all 10 apps connected to that tool break overnight. That's the real cost. Not building the cables, rebuilding them forever. So the AI world tried the thing the phone world finally did. What if everyone, every tool, every AI agreed on one plug? That plug is MCP, the Model Context Protocol, the USB-C of AI. Any AI, any tool, same connector, both directions. And watch the math collapse. Not 10 times 50, 10 plus 50. 60 plugs instead of 500 cables. And when tool number 51 shows up, it ships one plug. And every AI in the world can use it instantly. But wait, GitHub's API has existed since 2008. It's battle-tested. Nobody is rebuilding that, and they don't have to. You snap an adapter on top, an MCP server, a small wrapper that fits over the old port. Inside, the same old API still does all the work. The wrapper just standardizes the plug on the front, which kills the biggest myth in this whole debate. MCP doesn't replace API. It wraps them. Now the part that feels like magic. Slide a tool into the host. Add and it introduces itself. Hi, I'm GitHub. Here's what I can do. List repositories, create pull requests, read issues. No documentation hunt, no guessing. The tool describes itself the moment you plug it in. That's capability discovery. The single biggest difference between MCP and a raw API. Quick one for the comments while we're here. What's the first tool you would plug into your AI? I read everyone. So, MCP versus API. Which one wins? Wrong question. An API is how one app exposes itself. Still essential, not going anywhere. MCP is how A, is and tools agree to connect. The shared plug on the front. They're not rivals. They're layers. Every MCP server you'll ever use has an API doing the real work inside. Decoder ring. Screenshot as it fills in. The charging port is an API. The one-off cable is a custom integration. The junk drawer is the N times M problem. And USB-C is MCP. The adapter on an old plug is an MCP server. Hi, here's what I can do is capability discovery. The laptop is the host, and one slot any tool is interoperability. Last row. MCP is a wrapper, not a replacement, and the 10 best moves to make with it. That video already exists on this channel. Bonus first. One more for the people who stayed, because you can do this today in one line. Claude MK at GitHub, connected, and immediately discovering capabilities. And there they are. List repos, create PRS, read issues. Nobody typed those in. Nobody read a single page of documentation. The tool announced itself. One command, and your AI just grew a new skill. That's what a standard plug buys you. So that's the whole story. Every app has a port. APIs are the shapes, and MCP is everyone finally agreeing on the plug. Stop building cables. Agree on the plug. Drop a comment with the first tool you would plug into your AI. I read everyone. And if you want to see the plug do tricks, 10 MCP moves already live on this channel. See you there.